It's the third message I've left for you, Diane. I'd really appreciate it if you could return my phone call.
Today, the role of Jasper Jacks is being played by Gideon Emery.
What's going on?
Trying to find Jason, a lawyer.
Jason already has a lawyer. Sonny's lawyer, Diane. You know, she's in a circle and is capable of handling any problems there.
She's not returning my phone call, so I have to find another lawyer who will represent Jason.
For what?
I can't tell you.
What's happened this time, Carly?
Nothing.
Nothing? Well, nothing as in, I'm going to Windermere with a gun to play vigilante with a text message killer.
It's not fair. That was different, and Jason's in trouble.
Yeah, well, of course he is. I mean, that's what Jason does. He gets in and out of trouble, you know, and up till now he seems to be quite adept at doing his job. So if Jason needs or wants a lawyer, Diane or otherwise, you know, I'm sure he'll find one.
You really don't understand, okay?
Then enlighten me.
Jason has always been there for me. For me and my boys. He'll be there for anyone I care about. He'll even be there for you if I ask him to, all right? We have a very close, special relationship, but I don't love him the way that I love you, okay? Listen, this is something I have to do. I promise I'll be back as soon as I can, and then I will explain everything to you. What are you doing?
An intervention.
If you're trying to be cute or difficult, but I don't have time for either, you need to let me through the door.
The purpose of an intervention is to make the individual aware that they have a problem.
I don't have a problem, except you won't let me go help Jason.
Do you realize how many times a day you mention that man's name? How often you defend or rhapsodize about him? How often you bring up how amazingly loving and protective he is, how great he is with the boys, and how no woman is ever good enough to be with him, and how often you stick your nose into his life to prove it. A fact which in itself borders on inappropriate behavior for a married woman and is highly insulting to said woman's husband.
Okay, is this about you being jealous?
No, it is about you being obsessive and having no boundaries where Jason's concerned. I mean, even Jerry sees it.
Jerry sees what he wants to see, and it's only because he's trying to cause trouble so no one can figure out what he's really trying to do.
I agree. You and Jerry have that in common. When we were at Windermere with Jerry, Jason came down the stairs and you flew into his arms.
That's because I was happy to see that he was alive.
And Jerry said, it must be hard for me to know that my wife loves another man so much.
What the hell is going on here? You know how I feel about Jason.
You have no idea how that affects other people, including Jason.
Fine. You want to know what's going on? I'm going to tell you what's going on. That little manipulative witch, Elizabeth Weber, slept with Jason and got herself pregnant and lied to everyone. She lied to her husband. She lied to the baby's father. That's right. Lucky's not the father. Jason is. And now she's talked Lucky and Jason into keeping the lie for some crazy reason
and
that Jason...
talked yourself into the fact that you have to get involved.
This time Jason has had a son, and he couldn't be with him.
And you just found this out?
Yes.
And you're upset because he never told you?
Okay, that is besides the point.
Is it? You know, I mean, it seems to me he didn't tell you because he knew what your reaction would be.
It's the right reaction.
Is it?
Jason needs to fight for custody.
Isn't that his choice?
He has it in his head that if the truth comes out, that his son will be in danger.
Well, I tend to agree. I mean, look how Sonny's kids have been used against him.
Jason will protect him. Do you know how badly Jason wants to be a father?
Not really. You know, I'm not friends with Jason. I'm not married to Jason. You know, I'm trying to have my own family right here. Which brings me to a very important question. Do you have any idea how badly I want a child with you?
I know we discussed having a baby.
Well, not so much as me bringing up the possibility and the desire and you coming up with 100 different reasons not to. If you expended, say, half the amount of energy on you and me that I can only imagine you've spent working yourself up over Jason's baby...
How do you know I haven't?
I don't know. Have you?
I love you so much. And there's nothing that I want to give you more than a child. I have been trying very hard to get pregnant. I have been taking my temperature 1,000,000 times a day, sneaking over to Dr. Lee's office, taking test after test. That was supposed to be a Christmas present, not that stupid sweater. The news of a child. I was willing to do whatever it takes, and I was so sure that I was pregnant, you know. So sure that I even, bought this for her baby, but, well, there's no baby. I can't. I can't.
Do you have any idea how much I love you, Colleen? You shouldn't be doing this alone. You know, this will be our baby. And we need to do whatever it takes together. Don't shut me out, Carly. I mean, whether we succeed or not, this is our journey. We need to take it together.
I would like that more than anything.
So, is it safe for me to unlock the door?
No. I don't want you going anywhere. I can't tell you how relieved I feel to have this out in the open. No more lies, no more sneaking around.
Well, at least as far as baby making is concerned.
Okay, am I really that bad? Don't answer the question. I don't want to ruin this nice moment that we're having.
So, now we both want a child. What are we waiting for?
For you to come over here.
On the next General Hospital,
I have to find a different way to handle Patrick.
I want a no-fuss pregnancy. Did you find something unexpected?
You might say that.
Let me see it. What's your fortune?